This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round, what's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Player 2 has used up all of their drive games. They need to hold out. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. This is a tough spot. Ends with a projectile. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Air slasher. Looking for a chance. Checks with the mediums. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 will look to experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive game. Now's the time. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. The drive impact doesn't work. Wall splat into the guard break. Player 2 needs to use the... There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Can they create enough? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish. That combo finishes it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checking their reaction to the fireball. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Throws him. What's next? We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Sees him coming and KO! Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Alex from above. His jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Just goes for it at this range. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The low heavy is denied. Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, the throw connects. Jumps in. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Big throw. Crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Super armor. Cold and calculated. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, here we go. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Looking for a hold. Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 has a big drive gauge lead. Comes for them with a phalanx. Player 2 can't let this simmer. the throw! Amazing!
Time to make them famous! Maximum, no hesitation or regret! Hits them with that NSF dummy! Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it! It is over! Player one made some smart moves there! Great game!
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throw is denied. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Throws him. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Got their eye on the air. Taking stock. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Holds out with the block. Takes a trip. Throws out a projectile. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. They break things off to take a quick breather. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The jump-in is denied. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super armor.
Player one will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side step. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Rolling Soba. Player one can build off this lead. Going in, puts the super armor to good use. Oh, this can lead to some big damage. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Throws him. Player two needs to use nothing but air. Player one, wrong critical. What's gonna happen?
No! Critical art now?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in.
Oh yeah!
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Sticks the jump in. Can't tech the throw? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. They need to rely on their instincts here. Player two will have to fight back here without any drop. So they break forward to pressure the experiencing burnout. Player two has depleted their drive gauge, but Gears cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive in. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Breaks those shins. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player one has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Scrapping it out up close. sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Knockdown and player one in dire straits with burnout. Throws him. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Player two crowns him from above. Takes in the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Difficult situation for a throw. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Good anti-air. All right, what's coming up next? Player two chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Burnout is triggered. Takes a trip. Overdrive checkmate. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach? Puts the super armor to good use. Player two has depleted their drive game, but they are still with a KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Player two chases them down. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Dashes up. Barely blocks the jump in. Smart play with the throw. And fold for the throw. It's too much. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Fight with
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Can't tech the throw? Very solid corner. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Combo with the target combo. Scores an important armor break. Takes in the throw. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Air slasher. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Time's the only thing moving here. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. From upstairs. Uses the target combo as a fill-up. Player crowns him from above. Taking shot more fuel to the fire. Cook him up. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight.
Nice air slasher.
It's now or never.
Jump goes to the air.
Good judgment there.
Rips the slasher out. Crowns him from above.
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? This is gonna hurt.
Dash.
Wait, nothing stops this train.
Takes it.
The drive impact doesn't work. Quick medium power.
Who are they swinging at?